What's up everybody, Lynk&Co has announced a model year update for the Lynk&Co 01 and it's an easy one, but it makes this car just perfect. So let me tell you a bit more. Now let's start with a few facts to get you up to speed about the Lynk&Co 01 in case you're not that familiar with this brand and this car yet. So Lynk&Co is a brand which belongs to the Geely Group, the big Chinese automotive manufacturer. And Geely is also owner of, for example, Volvo Cars, Polestar, Lotus, Zeekr and many more. Now Lynk&Co exists for quite some years already in Asia. Over there they have multiple models, but here in Europe they exist for about 2 years or so. And they only have the Lynk&Co 01, which also was introduced back then, and that's pretty much the only car we have over here. Now the Lynk&Co is a plug-in hybrid SUV and it's based on the CMA platform, which we also know from, for example, the Volvo XC40, C40, Polestar 2 and also some other cars which drive around in Asia. And because it's on the same platform as Volvo and Polestar, this means that they share a lot of components. So the 01 is a plug-in hybrid, which we also know from, for example, the Volvo XC40, T5 and T4 Recharge. That basically means that they have a 1.5 liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, which is supported by a battery motor as well. And the most interesting part about the 01 is also this battery and the battery motor, because the Lynk&Co has a 17.4 kilowatt hour battery pack on board, of which usable a little bit less because you always need to conserve a little bit of energy in your battery, otherwise it will die pretty much and you can't use it anymore. So you have about 14.1 kilowatt of electric energy on board. That's pretty interesting, and that means that you can drive up to about 60 or 70 full electric kilometers. And I even managed to get about 85 from it as well. That range test video is also on my channel if you want to check that out. But yeah, that's probably also the most attractive thing about the 01. It has a very competitive electric range, especially for a mid-size SUV. And the cool thing is that all the Lynk&Co 01s in Europe, they come full option, and pretty much the only choice you have is black or blue color, the exterior color, and if you need a tow hook or not. Besides that, it's just a full option car, which is really cool. Anyway, that's the 01, so the platform, drivetrain, the options and all that. Now, as I said already, the car exists for about 2 years on the European market, or well, first in the Netherlands it was launched, so that's already 2 years ago or so. Time flies. But that was basically the 2021 model. Then we also already got the 2022 Lynk&Co 01, which had some very nice upgrades. I also made a video about that, but just to sum it up over here as well for your information. So with this update, Lynk&Co changed a few things back then. So for example, they changed the 90-degree rear view camera with a multi-featured 360-degree camera. I also tried that out in one of my videos, also over here on the channel, but that was a really useful upgrade. They also placed laminated windows in the front doors. They said that that is better for acoustic insulation and also for the AC. If you ask me, it was just more or less to cover up the wind noise coming from the left exterior mirror. But that's just my opinion. They also changed that the daytime running lights weren't only working on the front side of the car, but also at the rear. At the tail lights, basically, that's a good thing. Also maybe a bit of a Volvo-ish features. Maybe they connected a little bit over there. But yeah, anyway, and then also a very interesting one was that they upgraded the onboard charger from the old 3.6 kilowatt charger to a 7.2 kilowatt battery or onboard charger. Which basically means that you can charge up this car with an AC charger in about 2.5 to 3 hours. That's, I mean, super useful if you do your daily commute and all that, and you can also charge at your work. Then that means that you can drive this car basically electric all the time. So that was a very useful upgrade as well. So that made the Lynk&Co 01 already a pretty attractive car, or even a more attractive car. Meanwhile, they did increase the subscription fee a little bit from 500 euros to 550 euros. Okay, fair enough, but I still think it's a pretty fair deal and a very competitive deal. But now they made it even more attractive because they fitted small upgrades. But if you ask me, this makes the car perfect. So here we go. You will also get on board this car the retractable cargo cover, which replaces the fixed partial shelf. This is especially practical for the more bulky items you have on board, which stand out in height. And it also increases the usable volume of the trunk. That's pretty nice, but it's also pretty nice for example, dog owners. Then you do not need to take out the full cover each time and put it like in your shed or whatsoever. You need to leave it somewhere. So now you just, retract it, you fold in, and then your dog can go in, or your big size items whatsoever. So a small update or small improvement, but a very useful one. Then also maybe a bit inspired by Volvo and Polestar as well. They removed the leather trim on the steering wheel and gear knob. If you ask me, that's perfectly fine. We do not need like leather everywhere in the car. So, you know, I'm very okay with that. Now, also pretty cool is that they extended the use of recycled plastics to the floor, the ceiling, and some molding parts in the interior. And then also from May this year, 2023, we will also have the best upgrade ever, if you ask me, the heated steering wheel. I drive a Volvo C40 myself, and I have a heated steering wheel in that, and I love it. And maybe that was one of my cons about the 01, that it did not have a heated steering wheel. And I know this is a very luxurious problem, but yeah, with this upgrade as well, it just makes this car even more full option, more luxurious, and yeah, just a pretty attractive car, right? Now to conclude, there's one last upgrade for your Lynk&Co 01, and that is the 01 jet tag from SwedenWithLove.com. A pretty cool upgrade if you ask me. Nice keychain for your Lynk&Co key, of course. Inspired on the black and blue, basically only two choices you have on the car. So yeah, if you're interested in this, it's available at FromSwedenWithLove.com. We ship it worldwide, so whether you live in the Netherlands, France, Spain, or wherever you may live, we can ship it over there. So make sure you check it out from SwedenWithLove.com. And that being said, guys, that is the Lynk&Co 01 2023. Yeah, I'm very positive about this upgrade. Just very small, but it makes this car just more impressive and attractive if you ask me. That being said, I thank you a lot for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. You like it, or were you expecting more? For example, that facelift on the 01 we also have seen in China as well. I mean, that didn't make it yet, maybe with 24 next year. In case you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a lot and enables me to make more videos for you guys, find more opportunities, do more cool things basically. So please subscribe, that helps me out a lot. We are on our way to that 10K, so let's get there as soon as possible. Thanks again, guys, and as always, I see you in a brand new video next week. Bye bye.